Welcome back to the Nissim Black Show, everybody. I am so grateful to be with all of you again today. Listen, Tommy Robinson is that guy. I'm just going to say it straight out. He is that dude. Now, I know there are many people who are his haters, but sometimes when you have to stand alone, you will incur hate. That's what happens. And my question for a guy like him, and I hope I get to talk to him soon. My question for a guy like him is like, do you ever feel alone? I mean, because you have to feel alone when you are supportive of the Jewish people, especially right now and in these times, especially when you're not Jewish. When I look at guys like him, I look at, the Officer Tatum's, I look at Charlie Kirk. I mean, Charlie Kirk literally addressed that in his letter to Bibi Netanyahu. That, you know what I'm saying, he almost felt to some degree that it was unfair, that there should be an army of people doing this that's coming, specifically from your side. I'm not even Jewish, and I'm fighting. And I wonder if Tommy, I mean, you say you could put together 1 million people, maybe he doesn't feel alone, but the guy has to sometimes feel alone because everybody comes after you. When you stand for the truth and you know there's something's truth and it's a plain truth, people are going to come after you. Channel 4 got the business from Tommy Robinson. He let them have the business. I have a clip I want to play for you guys today where this journalist comes up to him and starts asking him, obviously the most, like derogatory, the Jewish community of such and such. You guys are going to see it. Calls you a thug. You're a thug. And then they don't want to answer his questions. You have to watch this clip because I think it's going to be mind-opening for all of us. Sometimes we have to see reality for what it is. We have to see what reality actually is, and when it hits us in the face, like if we could do it the right way, and we can learn things out, that's much better. But when it hits us in the face, and it alters your way of being, and it alters the trajectory. If you haven't yet, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please join the team. Let's get into this clip. Okay, so now, if you don't know, Tommy was just here speaking in Israel. So he is now leaving and he's approached. Check this out.
On a propaganda piece to try and attack me.
Let me tell you.
Can I tell you the answer quickly, and then you can ask your question? More people are going to watch our video than yours.
Fine.
You have become totally irrelevant in every aspect. You lie. You smeared Israel. You're on the side of Hamas. You're humiliation, and no one cares what you say anymore. Now,
but
ask
what
your question.
I'm interested to know is that the Board of Deputies of British Jews
Yeah.
says you're a thug, and they say that you represent the worst of Britain.
And where are the board of deputies now?
They're in the UK representing British Jews.
They're representing British Jews. Who voted for them to represent British Jews?
Did you vote for them? You're not even Jewish.
No,
Are you Jewish?
I'm Jewish.
You're in our country. Do you support
it's fine.
I don't think that's relevant.
So, can I ask you something?
No, because I'm asking you because I'm a journalist.
This works both. I'm a journalist. This works both ways.
So what
Do you support Palestinian state being recognised?
What I want to know.
I'll answer your question once you answer one of mine. I'll answer your question once you answer one of mine.
See, that's the problem, is that when you try to approach the messengers, I would say, of darkness with true light and with truth, they don't even know what to answer. This is actually hilarious. To some degree, I kind of feel bad. I'm like, look at this old lady. She's like, Tommy's like aggressive. It looks like he's about to go to the steel. Okay.
Because I am a neutral reporter for
You're a neutral reporter.
What I would like to know.
What I would like to know is, do you support the state of Palestine being recognised under the Palestinian Authority?
And what I would like to know.
Will you answer that question?
No, wait.
You support a terrorist state. Come on. You support a terrorist state. You've flown into Israel whilst you support a terrorist state.
And please don't invoke the Jewish community, because there's a lot. I walk the streets with Tommy Robinson, both here and on the streets of Jerusalem, and British Jews thank him. The Jewish Board of Deputies don't represent the Jewish community.
Hold on. Listen, let's have an adult conversation, yeah? I'll ask you a question, you ask me a question. You're a journalist, I'm a journalist. I'll answer any question you want.
The Board of British Deputies Jews says you're not a journalist. They say you're a thug who represents the worst of it. That's what they say. So I'm asking you to respond to that allegation.
I'll respond to that. Have you watched any of the content I've produced since I've been in Israel?
I have, yes.
And is it good journalism? What about the interview with Thomas Hand, whose 8-year-old daughter Emily was kidnapped? Have you watched that interview?
I have seen many interviews with her.
And no.
But what I'm asking
you're dodging the question.
Answer
the question. You're saying I'm not a journalist. You're saying I'm not a journalist.
In the UK, you are considered a far-right activist.
Okay. Do you call this journalism? Have you come here and spoke to any second or third generation Muslims who live in the state of Israel and asked them about Israel? Have you?
I've been coming here for 30 years.
Answer the question. Okay.
Yes.
Answer the question. Do you recognise the British government recognising a Palestinian state under the Palestinian Authority? Do you?
I have reported it because I have reported it for 30 years
I'm asking
without
you a question.
ever
Do you
giving
support
my
it?
opinion.
What's your opinion?
I'm not giving my opinion.
Why not?
Because I am a journalist who's been reporting
So shall I answer this? I'm not giving my opinion.
Fine.
I mean, everybody knows that today journalism, especially today, especially left-wing media, it's all opinionated, right? People are reporting today, probably more than they ever had. And I guess I wouldn't say even that. I mean, because the world has got so, out of whack, I would say, is that when you see something today, it causes us to think, it's like, has the media always been doing this to us? Has the press always been doing that? Have journalists always been intentionally lying? Like, the truth is today, it's very clear. Like, I know if there's an article in the New York Times about Donald Trump, by and large, I know what it's going to say. I know it's not going to be positive, right? I know that if it's, Channel 4, but I know it's not going to be something positive on Israel. I know if the BBC is putting out anything on Israel, it's not going to be positive. Like, so at that point, is it actually neutral? Is the journalism actually neutral? And I don't think not. I don't think it is. And so I think we all pretty much agree, and the numbers are showing that the news is losing its credibility.
You're very happy to give your opinion about Tommy Robinson.
So let me give you a message to the Board of Deputies, Jews. You do not represent the British Jewish community. You have stood with a two-state solution. You can't have a two-state solution with terrorists or jihadists. I don't support that. I'm a Zionist. I believe in a homeland for the Jewish people. There's 55 Islamic nations. Let the Jews have one. This is their homeland. Historically, biblically, it's their land. Okay, there's no argument about it. I don't support Hamas. I'm totally opposed by Hamas. You have travelled here. You've took all your time. This is what you call journalism. Do you want to know what journalism is? What I've done in South Tel Aviv. Do you want to know what journalism is? What I've done at the Nova Festival. Do you want to know what journalism is? What I've done since I've been here. And I guarantee you, British Jews and Jews around the world will watch my journalism and they'll applaud it, and they're going to watch your journalism and be ashamed of it. That's the reality. There's...
Ouch! Ouch! Oh my goodness.
Between me and you say you've been a journalist for 30 years. How many people are watching your journalism? You don't understand it yet, but you are literally like dying with a terminal illness. You are finished. Then no one cares about the mainstream media. They watch us. We are now the media. Now, you don't like that, I understand that. And that's why your producers and the government, they want you to fly here and they want you to come here and attack us. But what you don't understand is, when you come here to attack us like this,
man, he's going in. He's going in. The man is going in. I mean,
what people are going to support us? People hate you. They've had enough of your lies. What have your lies about Israel since the start of this conflict? And then you have the audacity to come to the state of Israel and stand here and attack me whilst I'm coming to tell the truth about Israel. That's you. You're Channel 4. Okay? Everyone's had enough of you. How many people do you think watch, or actually, how many people do you think actually, generally, as you've seen when I've asked you some questions here today, I've simply asked you some simple questions which you won't give your opinion of. People know when I answer, I mean it. They know the work I do, I care about. You don't care. You will say whatever for your bosses. I won't. I will come, I will find the truth, and I will report it. That's what I do. Okay? So unfortunately for Channel 4, which you've done hit piece after hit piece after hit piece, you haven't just done hit piece against me, you've done hit pieces against Israel. You've been pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas. That's your reporting. Okay? That's your reporting, not mine. I stand on the side of freedom, democracy, equality. This is a Western civilization which is under threat and surrounded by jihadist nations. That's why I'm here. I'm here
Amen.
to show solidarity after October 7th, and I'm here on a fact-finding mission to give the British public the facts on what it's like in the state of Israel. That's it.
Thank you very much.
Tell the Board of Deputies I said hello.
Can you Channel 4, isn't that the one that Pakistani woman, Bushra, whatever her name is, the one on she was on that Channel 4, go back to where you, some show on Channel 4, I'm pretty sure, is it not? Do you know who I'm talking about, Bushra?
I know who you're talking about. I don't watch Channel 4.
She was Channel 4.
No one watches Channel 4
I just want, do you know that?
I know what you're talking about.
What's her name? Let's look at, it's
These dudes are clowning. They are clowning.
funny because I just wonder if you ever confronted her. She's been.
I've never heard of her.
What, can I ask you, because the Board of Deputies support the Islamophobia bill being passed, yeah? The Board of Deputies are on record trying to pass the Islamophobia bill. If the Islamophobia bill was passed, it would make it illegal to tell the truth about Hamas, what happened on October 7th, and about Islamic rape gangs. That's the Board of Deputies. What do you think about the Islamophobia bill? Do you think we should have an Islamophobia bill which makes it illegal to criticise Islam?
I don't report Britain.
No, I'm asking.
I report from Israel.
You report from Israel. Okay, so you report from Israel. So do you think that we should recognise a Palestinian state under the control of the Palestinian Authority? Simple question, yes or no?
I'm not going to answer it because I'm a journalist who doesn't give my opinion, unlike you. I'm a journalist who reports objectively.
Reports objectively. You call this objectively.
I'm not giving my opinion, am I?
You call this attack. You call this.
What do you think of Tommy Robinson?
I'm asking you a question.
You've come here without. You've come here. You could have watched my journalism since I've been here and reported on that. You could have reported on what we found when we went into South Tel Aviv. You could have reported on what we found when we met Thomas Hand. You could have reported on any of these things. We've done lots of positive work since we've been here. You could have reported on that. You've come here with a preconceived article already written with an attack from the British Jews who hate Tommy Robinson, who says he doesn't represent us. You've already wrote your news piece. You've come here to get your little 2-second soundbite and then to go home. That is not journalism.
The Likud party is hosting him in Tel Aviv. That's the mainstream party.
It's not journalism.
The Likud party is hosting him. This is extremist. How? The Likud party is hosting him in Tel Aviv, right?
Well, I thought it was the Minister of Diaspora, Mr. Chicken.
No,
Tonight's show. Tonight's event is the Likud party.
It
doesn't matter. You didn't.
Likud is the mainstream governing party, correct?
Yes. It's the governing party.
So the Likud. I'm sorry. So the Likud.
Listen. I've seen enough. I the man is just, oh my goodness, he gave them the business. I mean, listen, the truth of it is like, we're talking about something that is just ridiculous. Like I said, it's the world of lies that surround us and cover themselves as if they are giving journalism or honest or neutral reporting, as they call it. It can't be neutral if it's one-sided, right? You don't call something neutral if it's only one side, especially when we're reporting on something that doesn't even have another side. There was no other side. Everything he said was facts. He laid out the facts, and they have nothing to say. And media, and traditional media for sure, it's dying. It's experiencing a terminal illness, just as he said. It's ridiculous what they do. I'm so happy to have seen this clip, to share this clip with you guys. Tell you, Tommy Robinson, please, I have got to meet this guy. I have to sit with him. I have to talk with him. This is just like, the guy is just too amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Please, again, make sure you like, subscribe, notification bell, and if you can, make sure that you pick up some merch. Nissim Black .store. Make sure you get yourself a cup, t-shirt, something, help and support this channel. Also, you can sign up for Glory Nation, which is my online community where we go deep into prayer and how to protect ourselves from being idiots like the rest of the world. See you guys in the next video.